Good evening and welcome back. So today, just a couple hours ago, the ERLC update has just released. So we are going to check out everything that has happened. So before we do that, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So first, since I'm at the civilian spawn, let's go spawn in the Falcon, the 1956 Falcon Advanced 100. There we go. It's basically just a non-Christmas version, Christmas respectfully, version of the truck, which is very clean. I will be using it a lot. And then the Halloween coupe, the Falcon coupe, Halloween, with the cover, respectfully. Let's spawn this in, and then we can barely get any window space, so we can barely look out, but it is a nice car overall. So I don't know if I'll be using it. If you will be using it, make sure to drop your comments down below. But yeah, let's get right into the next thing. So here we have the Liberty County Courthouse. Oh, I just went on the map. So the Liberty County Courthouse, as we can see, it's only 2 floors, but it gets the job done. And wow, it's very, very detailed. And if you have something like a crowbar or something like that, it will go off. Like, it says alert. Hold on. It says alert right there. And then let's just go to the left side. We have the front office, picture right there, and an office, and an office, picture, same thing, office, picture. And then we have a second exit / entrance area. And then I don't think that door goes anywhere. And then we have the front desk. We have over here clerk's office, public assistant, Liberty County clerk's office. We have a monitor or TV right there. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. And then we have the, what's it called, court offices. So that we have there, and it is very detailed. That I know why they took such a long time on this. And then we have the courtroom here, the boardroom, and the boardroom. So first I'll go over the boardroom, since the courtroom is the biggest thing we're gonna go over probably in this video. And then here is the boardroom. So if we take a look at this, there's five seats of board members up here, and here's like what could this be, like meeting people, like civilians, and then someone stands here, gives their idea about the city or something, and the board members, they discuss it. Yeah, I don't really want to go too in depth on this area since it's not a big update area. And this is the hallway, and this door is nowhere. And I really like this hallway right here. It's very long. You have a window here. That door leads to nothing. Jury room. So here we have the jury deliberation room. We have coffee, ketchup and mustard, looks like it. A whiteboard, 2 TV screens, and desk. Yeah. And then we have the judge chambers, a secretary area for the judge, little meeting area, and then this is the judge's office area. So here we can start the judge job, which is 400 Robux. I know it might be a little bit pricey, but I think they're gonna add more jobs over the span of a couple months with the premium jobs Game Pass. So here we can get like a gown, like a suit slash gown. We do have a gavel, which is very nice. We can't really interact with it, it's just there. And it's about the size of my torso to my head. Like right here to here. Might be even a little bigger. Okay, so here we have the courtroom. So here I want to go over everything. So here we have the jury right here. Here we have the people. Oh, there's nothing up here though. It's just the second floor and the first floor. So as I was saying, over here we do have the, well, I don't even know what this is called, I forgot. But then we have the defendants and the lawyers, and then right here we have the judge, where I'm going to sit. So it says become judge right here, and right now I'm going to become judge, and I think you need 3+ people, correct me if I'm wrong, 3+ people. You need at least one jury, at least one defendant, obviously at least one judge, and that's at least 3 people, and you can vote if they're guilty or not guilty, and so on and so on. And then that basically sums up the whole courtroom area. You see we have a bunch of pictures. Nice pink Android, it seems there, miss. But yeah, that's really all about that. So we will move on to the next thing right now. Okay, so we are on PD team, police team, and if we go over here, we see the Bullhorn, the Terminator CT, and then we also have the Blackjack Widebody here, and we also have the Fury, which I do have the Fury. They all have the same interiors, the same body, it's just the hoods are different. As you can see on the Widebody right here, the hood is different there, and then on the CT it's this way. And then also the improvements, so the money, the miles per hour, and if they're buyable, this one's a major, and then this one's lieutenant. So I'm gonna spawn in the Widebody here, and I do believe it is the fastest out of all 3 of the Chargers. So let's just put that right there. And then yeah, so we do have new light bars, not light bars, what, I forgot what these are called right now. I don't know why I forgot. But we did get new lights, as you can see here. So there we go. These are very nice. And then also, obviously, all of these 3 got revamps, but also with, what is it called? Got it. Okay, so the 2009 Bullhorn BH15 SSV has gotten a revamp as well, and it sounds different. You hear that? Yeah, it sounds different. Okay, so we're gonna just park it right here. I like it very much. The back looks the same as the old one, correct me if I'm wrong, but it does look good on the front grille. And then let me just turn daytime right now. Okay, so it is daytime, and let's look at the interior. So the interior is very well designed, as we can see here. Something I would like to point out is that it's very detailed. So we can see right here it says miles per hour, or mph, not mhp. What am I talking about? It looks very good. The last vehicle I want to go over on the police department team is the new SWAT armored vehicle. Okay guys, so I had to search it up because I couldn't find it, but wow, it looks amazing. So here, let's just pull out the parking spot. So obviously here we see new model tires, and this truck really needed a overhaul, definitely an overhaul, because it was looking messy. And I think we can go in the back, which yes we can, and this hatch doesn't work though. This hatch doesn't work, but we can see it's not a very detailed interior, but it is an interior and does the job done. And yeah, and the suspension is very well done. Oh, you can also see, hold on, you can also see the springs, which are right here. That's very nice, very detailed. And we have two more other stuff that we will go over for today's update, and then that will be all for today. So let's get right onto it. Okay, so on the fire department team, we see the red line fire engine, and I think this fire engine is better than all of the others, and here is why I think that. So we do have customization for this one, and it's very detailed, and like the baggage areas, it's very detailed. And we see water there, or is that a bug? I don't really know what that is right there, but it keeps moving on which angle I am. But enough of that. We have the rotary bar classic LEDs right here. We have the mini light bars, but I'm not a paramedic, so you can just see it there. Full light bar, we have the hose net, which is right there. It's the hose net. The large mud flap right there. Siren speaker, where is that? What is that? I don't even know where that is. It would turn yellow, right? Okay, so I don't know where that is, but then we got the AC unit, which is right there, and the tow hooks right there, and the hose cover, which is right here, I believe. Yeah, the hose cover, which is actually very, very nice. And then we do have the front intake, or the bell, which I personally like the bell better. Then we have the streamlight bumper, the standard bumper, and the storage bumper. Then we have little small rotary bars right here. We have small side LED bars right there. Then we have the Federal Q bumper 1, bumper 2, or grill. And then we have chrome or blacked chrome. Me personally, I like the blacked chrome very much. It just gives off my personality of like detailed cartoony stuff. Not really my personality, but like, you know what I mean. And then we will go over here. And also, let me check out this interior, which is very nice, as we can see. Let me just go up here. So it's not just like normal interior. So we have the thing here, here, and here. We do have a steering wheel and some gauges or gauges, and that's basically it. And then we have some seats looking this way into black wall and some windows on the sides. And since we do have a vehicle, let me just go over here. So over here at the roundabout, they did update it. So they have these little small islands all over the place here, and then they did update it so you can drive on the bricks, and they did add a little small grass plant area. And so we would drive here, so we would yield, we would look, we drive. We can drive on these, and then just go to our destination like that. So that will be everything for today's update video. If you did like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.